the human brain, a marvel of complexity, a network of billions of neurons firing in concert. This intricate organ holds the key not only to our thoughts and actions, but also to unlocking innovation in our organizations. Neuroscience, the study of the brain, offers a fresh perspective on organizational design. It challenges traditional hierarchical structures. Instead, it reveals a model of self-organization, much like the brain itself. For years, we've approached organizations with a top-down mentality, rigid structures, predefined roles, and a focus on control. But what if we looked to the brain for inspiration? What if we embraced a more fluid, adaptable approach? The brain thrives on connections, constantly adapting and evolving. It prunes away unnecessary connections, strengthening those that are essential. This process of self-organization, driven by experience and feedback, holds valuable lessons for organizations seeking to foster continuous improvement. By understanding the principles of brain development, we can unlock new levels of innovation and agility within our teams. This essay delves into these principles, exploring how they can be applied to create more adaptive, responsive, and ultimately successful organizations. Imagine a garden, overgrown, chaotic, bursting with life. While seemingly abundant, this untamed growth hinders the health and potential of individual plants. Similarly, our brains begin with an abundance of neural connections, a chaotic symphony of potential. This is where synaptic pruning comes in. Synaptic pruning is the brain's way of refining itself. It's a process of eliminating unnecessary connections between neurons, much like a gardener prunes away excess growth to strengthen the remaining plants. This might seem counterintuitive. Wouldn't more connections equate to more brain power? Not necessarily. The brain prioritizes efficiency. By eliminating weaker, less used connections, it allows resources to be redirected to strengthen the remaining ones. This streamlining process is crucial for optimal brain function. It allows us to process information more quickly, learn new skills efficiently, and adapt to changing environments. In organizations, this translates to letting go of outdated processes, hierarchies, and systems. It means embracing change and being willing to discard what no longer serves us. Just like pruning a garden, synaptic pruning in organizations can feel like a loss. However, it's this very process of letting go that allows for greater growth, efficiency, and innovation. At first glance, redundancy might seem wasteful. Why have multiple pathways for the same function? Wouldn't it be more efficient to streamline everything? Yet the brain embraces redundancy. It builds in multiple pathways for information processing. This seemingly chaotic approach is actually a source of incredible resilience and adaptability. Imagine a city's transportation system. A single highway might seem efficient, but what happens if there's an accident or construction? The entire system grinds to a halt. A city with multiple routes, however, can adapt. Traffic can be rerouted, minimizing disruption. The brain operates on a similar principle. Redundancy ensures that if one pathway is damaged or blocked, alternative routes are available. This allows us to continue functioning even in the face of challenges. Moreover, this overlapping network of connections fosters creativity and problem-solving. In organizations, redundancy translates to diverse teams, cross-functional collaboration, and a willingness to explore multiple solutions. By embracing a degree of chaos in our approach, we create an environment where innovation can flourish. Redundancy might seem counterintuitive, but it's this very principle that allows for adaptability, resilience, and ultimately breakthrough solutions. Section 4. Experience, the architect of our minds and organizations. From the moment we're born, our brains are shaped by experience. Every interaction, every sensation, every challenge molds our neural pathways. This principle, often summarized as neurons that fire together, wire together, highlights the profound impact of experience on brain development. Think of a child learning to walk. Each wobbly step, each stumble, and each successful stride strengthens specific neural connections. Over time, these connections become ingrained, making walking feel effortless. The same principle applies to learning any new skill, from playing an instrument to mastering a new language. Organizations, too, are shaped by experience. Every interaction with customers, every project completed, every challenge overcome provides valuable data. This data, however, is only useful if we're open to learning from it. Organizations that embrace experience as a teacher are better equipped to adapt and thrive. They encourage experimentation, value feedback, and view failures as opportunities for growth. Just as a child learns to walk by taking those first tentative steps, organizations must be willing to experiment, learn, and evolve based on their experiences. Section 5. Continuous adaptation, the dance of progress. The brain is not a static organ, it's in a constant state of flux, adapting to new information, experiences, and challenges. This continuous adaptation is essential for our survival and growth. It allows us to learn from our mistakes, adjust to new environments, and develop new skills throughout our lives. Think of a dancer perfecting a routine. It's not about rote memorization, but about feeling the music, responding to the partner, and adapting to the space. Each performance is a unique expression, honed through continuous practice and adaptation. Organizations like dancers must embrace continuous adaptation to thrive in today's dynamic world. This means moving away from rigid plans and hierarchies, embracing agility, and fostering a culture of learning. Continuous adaptation requires a willingness to challenge the status quo, experiment with new approaches, and make adjustments based on feedback. It's about creating an environment where learning is not a one-time event but an ongoing process woven into the fabric of the organization.